you want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football. If you want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football.
Horrible. The New York Jets dropped to 0-4. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to give you my thoughts on what it's been so far and how it can get better. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Good afternoon. You're watching the Nick Shine Show. I am nice and toasty. 3 hours in the sun. Fried. Let's go. I am here. You are here. It's not the end of the world. But it's ticking. Ladies and gentlemen, turn it up.
It's got
Gentry cover the football. Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
Yeah. You know what's not fantastic? Let me tell you guys. When you cut a guy for fumbling a kickoff and costing you a game, one special teams loss, then you bring in a guy, you acquire him, he fumbles a kickoff right off the half. Then he fair catches it at the 2-yard line. One of the most Jet things to ever happen. He's got to go. I mean, I don't care if it's Pritchett. I don't care if it's Quinnen Williams. I would rather see somebody else back there than this guy ever touching the ball again. And can we talk about the stupidity with Nguanu out, having Braylon Allen be your kick returner, who is going to be a big part of your offense, and you risk him? You put him at risk, and now he could be seriously injured on a fucking kickoff team? I said it last night on Jake's show, and I've been stewing about it all day. Chris Banjo and the special teams are responsible for 2 losses, in my opinion. You have 2 fumbles. You lose a player, a very important player on your offense. But everyone's calling about Aaron Glenn. Banjo's running your special teams. Banjo to me, all right, Nick Folk's making kicks. Big fucking deal. Chris Banjo's got nothing to fucking do with that. Nick Folk missed 1 kick each of the last 2 seasons. Banjo didn't fix him. He's not Mike Westhoff. He's not a wizard on special teams. How about don't put players of value back to return kicks? Bring up a practice squad player. Put them back there. All right. You lose the turnover battle. You lose the game. Guess what, folks? When you don't get a damn turnover on defense, you're losing the turnover battle week after week. And guess what? You're losing the game week after week. How come people in the stands, and shout out to Lou B, sat with Lou B yesterday at the game. Great dude. Appreciate the ticket. More importantly, I appreciate spending the time with you, Lou. If you're watching, you're the man. How come we know play action rollouts are coming and none of our linebackers do? None of our defensive ends do. None of our safeties do. How come we're the only team in the league that can't cover a play action rollout? How come we have two guys covering one and then the guy in the second tier is wide open? Oh, that guy's Tyreek Hill. Oh, he's pretty good. You might want to cover him on a crossing route. I don't know if you checked his resume. And the only reason Tyreek Hill didn't have a fucking epic night is because he suffered a tremendous travesty or horrific injury, a devastating injury. Right in front of us. Our whole section just reacted. Oh, we saw it. It was right in front of our section. He's in good spirits. He's having surgery today, but awful thing to see live. Awful thing to see live. Now, a couple other things that I have on my mind. Justin Fields, when the defense knows we're going to throw the ball downfield, does pretty well throwing the ball downfield. Why not do that in the beginning of the game when you don't know if they're going to throw down the field or not? Why are we being so fucking predictable? Why are we treating Justin Fields like Zach Wilson? Why is it check down city play after play after play? Why do we have to be down by 17 points to all of a sudden say, hey, man, we might want to start throwing it more than 6 yards downfield. Let's get some chunk yardage. Let's put some pressure on the defense. If you have the guy at the quarterback, throw his ass in the deep end, and either he sinks or he swims. We know he can run. Why are we doing so many dropbacks in the pocket? You guys have heard me say this since we signed him in March. Play action, rollouts, move the pocket, get him out in space, give him RPO options out in the flat where it's one-on-one with a safety or a corner. You saw what he can do in the open field last night, and even when it's not open, he makes it open with his ability and agility. Does Aaron Glenn have things to improve? Yes, absolutely. Don't kick a field goal that's 50 yards after he just kicked a 58-yarder. Stupid. Punting it with 7 minutes left in the game. Stupid. Not getting your team ready to play football and not commit penalty after penalty after penalty. Stupid. If you're going to come into New York, and I love Aaron Glenn. I love it. If I was a head coach in the NFL, this is how I would be. I love Aaron Glenn. But the thing with the New York fans and the thing with the New York media is if you're going to be brash and you're going to be bold and you're going to pump your fucking chest out, guess what? You just created a dartboard and everyone's going to throw darts at you. And they're going to try to burst your bubble and pop you. Because if you're not delivering on your word in this market, in this city, with this fan base, and I've said it, and I'll say it again, it is not Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji's job to absolve the sins of the past for the Jets. It's their job to build it from day one going forward. But when you're going to come in and talk the talk, man, you better get your ass out of that fucking wheelchair and start walking really quick, Aaron Glenn. When your team is not ready to play, that's on you. Do I blame him for everything? No, I absolutely do not. But I'll tell you this, you should be more vocal with your play, with your coaches. You should be more vocal with getting your defense able to fucking pick up a rollout and a bootleg and a two-tier pass route. They score a touchdown on it. They throw one in the back of the end zone. They had first down after first down with simple little rollouts, man. Guys are wide open. Figure out a way to cover it. Every other team can do it. Open the passing attack early. Why are we waiting till we're down 17-3 to open up and unlock Garrett Wilson? I don't know if you guys are aware of this. Garrett Wilson's pretty goddamn good at football. Garrett Wilson should have had 2 touchdowns last night. We lost that game by 6 points. We fumble at the 1-yard line. We have a touchdown called back off of Garrett Wilson. That was not an offensive pass interference. We gave away 14 points. We lost by 6. They're not a better team than us. We gave the game away being stupid. That's correctable. That's where going forward, Dallas giving up 33 points a game, can't stop anybody. First play of the game, Love throws it deep to Dobbs. Huge chunk. All right, they're going to throw the ball downfield all day because Dallas can't cover it. Engstrand, can we dial that up? Can we stop the shotgun, hand it to Brees, and just let him go? Get the quarterback under center a little more. And they did that last night. They did it a little more. Not as much as I'd like. But if you want to get a good play action going, get your fucking quarterback under center. And for the love of God, can we get somebody to cover a tight end? They had Sauce on him. Waller just made a great play. Waller made a great play. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button. I know you guys don't see me like this. It might be the sunburn. It might be the sunburn. It might be the ass kicking I took at the blackjack table for the stupid people who shared the table with me. You're staying on a 13 against a 10. Go make out with your sister, Southern boy. Shout out to Joseph, new member on the channel. Joseph, you are in the raffle for becoming a member of the channel. I will be purchasing this week the sack exchange photo from the stock exchange floor. That's fun to say. With all 4 signatures on it. We will be giving that away the night of the Asmaniac Shiner outing, Carolina, October 19th. Make sure you get in. Gifted memberships, great way to get in. Since I did not do a stream after the game, everything today is doubled. I'm on for about an hour, about 1:45. I got to go to work. I'm on 45 minutes of sleep. So I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm here to kick ass. And I wish the Jets would take that approach. But Joseph, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Appreciate you, man. If you're on Discord, let me know. Hit me up at Nick Shine and we'll add you to the Discord group. Listen, we're reset, breathe, compose your thoughts, attack. Okay. Playoff teams are determined by win-loss in 1-score games. So far, we're 0-3 in those games. Lost by 2 points to Pittsburgh. Lost by 2 points to Tampa. Lose by 6 points here. This team is capable of winning games. It's not a talent issue. It is not a talent issue. It's an execution issue. It's not turning the ball over. It's not fumbling. It's not making stupid penalties. It's not a talent issue. The talent is there. It's an execution issue. Like if you're going to get hit, maybe cover the ball with 2 hands. Do that. That's just a simple suggestion for the New York Jets. It's a lot of idiotic mistakes. It's correctable. And that's where going forward, I'm not ready to say the season's over. Because if you could start to not turn the ball over and you could start to get takeaways, then you could start to win these 1-score games because you're in it week after week after. You're in the game. One play can change that game. Allen fumbling at the 1 changed that game. It's a 14-point swing. We don't score. They go 96 yards and do. Garrett Wilson doesn't come back to break up the lob pass that Taylor throws him in Tampa. 7-point swing. We lose by 2. Gibson returns the kickoff. Wrong arm. Fumble. 7-point swing. We lose by 2. All of these things are preventable. They're preventable. When you're losing one scores games, you can look at the microscope and see where the problems are. If we're losing every game like we lost to Buffalo, then yeah, that's a talent issue. You're just outmatched. Buffalo outmatched us that day. The other 3 games, we've not been outmatched. We just haven't executed the right way and well enough to win the game. Either we waited too long to open up the playbook and be an NFL offense, or we're not covering or we're committing penalties. All of that's correctable. Fields isn't throwing interceptions. Let him throw the fucking ball. Appreciate all you guys for watching. Hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Again, super chats, get your comment online immediately. Gifted memberships are doubled for the wheel. My brain's a little off today. I'm a little off. Went to bed around 2:15, was up at 3 o'clock to get to the airport. I am slightly off today. Not as off as the Jets. Curly, go back and look at Josh Allen's rookie year. Jets fans would have ran him the fuck out of town by week 10. He was horrific his rookie year. Even year 2 and 3, he was a turnover machine. This fan base wants Joe Montana to fall out of the sky. They have no patience for anyone to develop. We would have ran Josh Allen out of here. Hey, Sam Darnold's doing pretty well. Guess what? We ran him out of town too. We want someone to come save us, but we won't allow anyone to develop. We want a lightning bolt of fix. It's not how it works. Shout out to 25, member of the channel for 10 months. This defense can't stop a damn nosebleed. I disagree. They're bad at situational football. They're bad at third down. They're not giving up a ton of yardage. They're just bad at situational football, which comes down to scheme and execution. Again, that's things that are fixable. C, what's up? Did I notice this week Justin threw a duck and G5 turned into a DB and batted it down? Learned from the week prior and fixed it. This is why he wears the C and is a superstar. I did notice that play. I didn't speak about it, but good call. Good call seeing that. You know, you got to do that. If you got to sometimes turn into, we hear it all the time with announcers. You know, the offense sometimes has to turn into a defender in a jump ball situation. Garrett Wilson's very good at going up and getting the jump ball. You saw it on the touchdown where the arm is through and he takes it and like switches it around in midair. That's a magician. That's a magician. He's talented. He's very, very talented. Got to get somebody else. You know, here's what the Dolphins did. I said it all day. They're playing one safety high. Why did you draft Arian Smith? Allow one time to just send that Arian Smith from the slot on that fade and throw one from the 50 out towards the pylon and see if you can go get it. Why not? Maybe it backs a safety up. Maybe now that opens up Mason Taylor more in the middle of the field. And shout out to that kid. That kid's going to be a nice player. You could say a lot that you hate about the Jets, and you all do. But Membu looks amazing, And I think Taylor is going to be a really, really nice player. I'm not going to say he's going to be elite, but I'm going to say Taylor's on the way to be a really nice player. And in this day and era in the NFL, if you do not have an athletic weapon at tight end, you don't have a chance in the game, in my opinion. I think that kid is really, really on the verge of becoming an elite weapon for us. We're still a run first offense, so you're not going to see the Kelsey Gronk numbers in more passing offenses, but it's year one. Who knows who the next quarterback is going to be down the line? Who knows what we're going to turn into throughout his career? But I think that kid's got really, really good chance of being a good player for us for a long time. And there's not many times we draft someone whose job is to catch the ball where we get to say that. First State Jets. I appreciate you watching, and I will remind everyone, Dan Campbell went 0-10-1. And if that happens with the Jets, everyone will want him fired. Go check with Lions fans and the Lions organization on if they're happy that they stuck it out with Dan Campbell and let him turn the ship around. Now they're a perennial championship contender. Not every team turns the ship around as quickly as Washington did or as quickly as Cincinnati did with Burrow. Sometimes it takes time. We were smashing the ball right down their throat to start the opening drive. Allen gets hurt. It's another kick to the dick. And that's what wearing this shirt as a fan means. You're going to get kicked off in there. Bada Bing is here, and I love this. If I'm Max Fried, I drill Alex Bergman in the face with a four-seam fastball in the first inning. Not in the face. Just rib cage. I read I drill Bergman when I said I like this. I don't read all the comments fully before I put them on. But I put one in his rib cage. Just go win. Just go win. Beat Boston. That's it. Beat Boston. They had your number this year for a little bit, and we turned it on a little bit later. This Yankee team is hot. Let's see if they can win. I'm old enough to remember when Mets fans called the Yankees little brother. You guys remember that little 6-week window where they were fucking wee? Now, that's over. Sit down, shut up, know your role. Like I said, we kept Batman, you took Robin. And now he's robbing your organization because you got nothing to show for it. But back to the Jets. And to my Mets fans, I love you guys. But there's a big portion that are ridiculous. Might not even be little brothers. Might be like redheaded stepkid. Might not even be like relation. Black Gypsy, what's up? The tape that needs to be looked at is defensive play calls. We're playing man against Hill and Waddle, and then quarter zones disguised from man and man. DC is in over his head, plain and simple. I mean, a lot of it was everything that we thought they were going to attack us with. They did. Crossing routes. Crossing routes have been a disaster for us. I will say, the last 2 weeks, Stevens, just the information just came out short while ago. I think it was Samini. Let me pull it. I don't want to misquote it. Oh, man. Everything's flooded. Tyreek Hill in the hospital bed. That was rough to see. Oh, man. I lost the tweet. I think he's had 14 tackles in the last 2 weeks, and only one missed. And last night he was rated 82 in pass coverage. So he's getting better. You know, all the definitive statements about being a bust and stealing money. He was our number one cover guy last night. So, you know, Everyone wants to be the first one in this Twitter generation. Like, I have the first thought. I'm going to throw it out there first. Like, we should do this 3.5 years from now. Chill. Chill. Bada bing. Now he does. Do you remember how bad Dan Campbell was getting ridiculed when he came in with the biting knees? Then they start 0-10-1. Then he was told he was too aggressive with fourth downs, but they built the team the right way. They stayed the course. Dan Campbell now is not the Dan Campbell when they were 0-10-1. He made horrific calls that cost them wins when they were 0-10. Agreed. 100% we have to see improvement. Obviously, this is not good enough. But there are things that we do well. If we eliminate the turnovers and we eliminate the penalties and we get better on third down on defense, we're 3-1. So I'm not ready to say the season's over. I'm not ready to say we can't beat these teams that are coming up. If we're able to clean it up, we're capable of beating any of these next 5-6 opponents. No, I'm not scared by Dallas, Denver, Carolina, Cincinnati, Cleveland, New England. Even Baltimore is getting rolled right now by everyone and giving up 40 points a game. 33.3, I believe. So I'm not ready to throw in the towel. Blindly? No. No. But Curly, I could put a carrot cake in front of you and tell you it's carrot cake, and you're going to find a way to tell me it's banana cream pie because you just want to be difficult about everything. I don't expect you to do anything. I'm telling you what I think. Also, now I want carrot cake. So screw you, Curly. Now you pissed me off. Tito, I saw your comment early. Thank you for joining the channel. Appreciate you. I did meet Tony Adams' mom last night, but he's rough to watch. He's rough. And Moore comes in and gives up a touchdown to A-Chain because he doesn't hit him in the backfield. I don't understand how guys dip their head when they're going to tackle. I know I'm behind in the chat, guys. I know I am. Joseph says, thank you for the super chat, Joseph. I'll be at the Cincy game. I live 20 minutes from their stadium. I'd like to meet up. I saw you're coming from Jake's show yesterday. Yeah, my son still wants to go to Cincinnati, even though Burrow got hurt. I said, Nick, do you want to go? He's like, I'll go. We'll go see Chase. Now, my kids are both home from school today. I didn't bring Nick with me to Florida because he couldn't miss school. But now both of my kids are home today. So, as long as Nick isn't missing a lot of school, I can take him out and he can miss that Monday. So the plan is to go. But if he's seriously sick and misses a bunch of days, we're going to have to reconsider. But thank you for the super chat, man. And thank you again for being part of the channel. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Don't forget, we have a raffle going on this channel. Gifted memberships. And I didn't do a lot of shows last week. Memberships are down. I will help out if we get some going. All memberships gifted are doubled. Wild Wave, it's the worst. The super chat comments and how the autocorrect and changing it, it's the most difficult algorithm in the world. I don't know why they just don't let it go. Yeah, and it's almost mathematically impossible to do two things. And the Jets have done both. It's almost mathematically impossible, Bonesy, to pick 40 straight quarterbacks that can't win, and the Jets have done it. 40 straight quarterbacks since Joe Namath have started, and we can't win. Also, it's almost mathematically impossible with 11 players on the field. Not one time in 11 straight fumbles can we recover one. The Jets not being able to recover a fumble, excuse me, is starting to become the Jets not getting a roughing the passer call. That's the streak that I feel that we're on right now. The Bronx cheer when we actually finally recover one is going to be epic. You're going to remember, oh, I remember where I was when the Jets finally recovered a fumble. I was having a slice of meat lovers pizza. Franklin says, Nick, thanks for talking and showing perspective. I understand the frustrations. However, you have to stay the course to fix things. I've been at this for 43 years. Yeah. Black Gypsy says, man defense on third down with our personnel means you don't understand defense. Every offensive coordinator would beat that with the slants. Yeah, they're going to do rub routes. They're going to do picks. They're going to use the ref in the middle of the field. You get play action going. Everything I want to do with Fields to give him favorable throws is getting done to us. Maybe the pen take some notes and say, wow, crossing routes in a play action. Ooh, this might be something we want to do more often with a mobile quarterback who has the ability to run around and away and through people for a 43-yard touchdown. Huh, maybe I want to put that guy in space. You think? Tommy, member of the channel for 9 months. Nick, what's up? Thanks for your positivity after last night's horrible loss. It's a tough day at work today, but appreciate hearing you. Never give up. Fuck no. Listen, I say it all the time. You put your time, money, effort, and energy into something. Why be negative with it? If I wanted to do that, I would still be married, but I am not. That's why I'm happy all the time. If you're married and your wives are listening, don't take my advice. Stay the course. You guys are happy and deserve one another. Freedom is awesome. Francisco, oh, this is Frank who sat behind us. Great sitting next to you last night. Just so undisciplined and screwed by refs. That game was hard to watch. Every time we wanted hope, something went wrong. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Oh man, yeah, it sucks, man. Losing 4 games sucks. Yeah, they don't even bite. It's jaws. It's not like ow. It's like ripping limbs off. Like no offense, Toe. It's like ripping limbs off with how bad they bite on it. I feel that the defense is pressing. All right. Sometimes you just got to chill and relax and just do your job. I feel that everyone is trying so hard to make a play, they're actually preventing themselves from making a play. Also, comment from one of the admins of the Discord and one of our renters here. Addison says in a text, people always want to press the reset button. Jets fans already want to do it with Glenn. And then cry about always pressing the reset button and being back at square one. It's a great point, Addison. You are a nice guy, and I hope you have a great day. Yeah, I mean, you guys are right in the chat. It's undisciplined. It's lack of poise. It's technique. There's a lot of reasons. Like I don't understand how in 4 games you can't even get an interception. That to me is wild. I don't get it. I'm at a loss for words really with it. Not being able to fall on a fumble. I said last night at the game, The Jets could have 11 guys on defense, and there can be one player on offense. And if there's a fumble, that player, one by himself, will still recover it. That's how bad it is. Every time you see the ball hit the ground, you're already going like this because you know we're not going to get it. Ladies and gentlemen, the call-in link is there. Jets fans, let's hear from you. I know you're frustrated. I know you're hurt. I am too. I can't lie. We got 35 likes. We got 56 of you watching. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. For those of you who have in this show, and a couple of you have mentioned it, I appreciate you guys. We got 4 new subs. Thank you. We're trying to get to 1,800 by the end of the month. I don't know if we'll do that because today is the end of the month. So if there's 55 of you watching that aren't subscribed, hop in. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you Black Gypsy. What's up, bro?
What's up, Sean?
How you doing, buddy?
Been better.
Tell me good.
So from game one, because I play fuckload of Madden. Been playing Madden forever. I played football in high school and in college. I played football for Rutgers.
Nice.
I mean, like,
how long ago?
96, 97.
Were you with? No, I think Ronnie Allen was.
Nah, no. I know exactly where you're going.
You know Ronnie?
Yep.
Ronnie's our football commissioner at our Pop Warner program. I've known Ronnie
That's
a long
crazy.
time. And I grew up with his brother Eric. Me and Eric are the same age.
So just defense wise, man. Like, I don't care about the offense. I don't care about the fumbles. Fumbles happen. It's part of football. Guys will get their shit together or not. Like, the thing that really, really bothers me, because from game one I saw it, how Aaron Rodgers played against our defense is how every team has played against our defense. How he calls the zone, he's playing a type of football that's like, what was Rex Ryan's brother?
Rob.
He's playing Rob Ryan's defense with personnel. He's playing that man. I'm surprised he hasn't showed up with a 4-6 yet. Like, he doesn't know how to call a defense. The defense that he's calling is for 1999, like 2000, 2005, 2010. Offense is moving way differently now. And he's stuck in that defense. We're playing man on third down where our guys are slower. So obviously, if you're slower, nickel 3-3-1, nickel 1-5-5, like, you want to pack those zones up. So the quarterback has a little bit of, he has to read to where to go. Like, Tua had no problem where to read yesterday. Tua's hardest pass yesterday was in the end zone when he got it to Waller in between those two players. Yeah, that was the hardest pass that he did the whole day. Like, it's true. Wilkes is in over his head.
Real quick, I saw a thing on Instagram. Buffalo Jet fan tweeted it. I saw it on X. He sent it out last week that after 3 weeks, it's the percentage of each defense that each team has played, and the Jets have played 0% of cover 6. And out of the top 5 defenses in the NFL, 4 of them play cover 6 the most.
Yeah, because
how do you not maybe try to implement what successful teams are doing into your program?
And if you watch Miami yesterday on that touchdown that was scored, that both of them that were scored by Garrett, one that was taken away and the other one that was actually scored, Weaver isn't good either. Weaver was playing man press, the same shit that Wilkes is doing. You cannot do that, bro. It's like a college team, like Army. Army plays a shitload of zones because their team is not good personnel-wise. You have a whole bunch of no-name guys, so you put them in spots where they just have to read that zone and be in that zone. Wilkes does not know how to do that. So every OC is just dialed up the same play. I've watched Miami do the same play that Buffalo did to us twice. Like, the play out roll action they did it to Buffalo also.
They're biting on it nonstop.
They're biting because they have no choice but to bite if you're playing man press. Like, I saw Clemens come down on a run where he was supposed to be setting the edge. And then if the runner comes in, then break in. He never set the edge. No. He saw that he just broke in on the inside right away.
Last night, or is this the Tampa film?
Last night. Clemens,
I didn't see the film yet, so I haven't.
I watched all the games back right after.
I gotta say something. Big fuck you to Hard Rock Stadium. They do not put any replays up on the video board. unless it's a positive play for them.
Yeah.
I'll say this: you could say that MetLife looks ugly. You could say the color scheme is bad. You could say it looks like a giant air conditioner, but they show replays nonstop. Now
MetLife,
they do show their cheerleaders a lot, so it's a give and take. Like shout
this
out to those ladies. I gotta say this: those women know how to eye fuck a camera. They know how to eye fuck a camera. Every time there's something like a delay or music is on, there's a cameraman in front of a different cheerleader, and they do their thing, and they're looking at the camera.
This is Miami, bro. It's all of this. All Miami is about.
So many gay kids running around down there.
Yeah, it's just all Miami is about, bro. Like from game one, from game one, the calls that Wilkes has done from the first game I saw. I came on Jake and I told him, I was like, yo, Wilkes is not good. When Wilkes was on North Carolina, he wasn't good.
Yeah.
Like he had JC Horn. He had really good players where he could do that man press with, and he had a good line where they would get to the quarterback. We don't have that shit, bro. So you literally have to be in zones and nickel and dime them like Solid basically, and then try and be as tough as you can in the end zone. Like we cannot. I know you're like, oh, if we change this and if we change that, the only thing that we can change is AG needs to fire Wilkes or demote him, and AG calls the defense, because every team, I don't care who, a college team right now could beat Wilkes' defense. Like real talk, because it's predictable.
I mean, it's becoming that way because we're constantly out of position. We're constantly committing penalties because we're trying to gain ground and then do stupid shit. We're mistiming it with the ball, and I'm up for anything. Do I want to see somebody get fired 4 games in or demoted?
He has to, bro. It's the worst DC performance.
I know it'll create a snowball or an avalanche of shit, but there's a reason that he's not in. They went to the Super Bowl in San Francisco and they fired him. So his timing, his play calling, he's aggressive at the wrong times. He's not.
He's a bad
OC. He tries to press, and he tries to create something, and they take advantage of it. Like if you're gonna blitz, you got to go hit the quarterback.
Exactly. If you have to get to him, otherwise, if you know your guys cannot get to the quarterback, you have to play prevent and try and slow them the fuck down and give your guys opportunity to get to the ball. Like he doesn't do that. He just keeps on blitzing, and it's pig-headed. And like it's the same thing. I think he's not going to fire him. I think AG's going to go down with him, because AG did the same thing when he was on Detroit. But Detroit built up their personnel to be able to get to the quarterback. They would still give up mad points, but when they got their turnovers, they can get something out of it. Like we don't have that, and AG doesn't. The fact that he hasn't come out and said, "Yeah, listen, our defense is trash. We need to be better." Like my DC needs to be like something needs to be said, because right now he's taking all the blame, and he's gonna get fired. There's no way with the defense that we're playing that Woody keeps him for another season. You have to fire him, because if we go to next season with the same shit, like it's gonna be the same thing. Our offense can score points, but our defense gives up way more points, and if our offense fucks up, it's a wrap. Game over.
Yeah, it's
that's basically all I got. For me this season, when everybody clips me, it's fire Wilkes. That's all I want.
All right. Let me ask you a question before I let you go.
Yeah.
Jermaine Johnson, that valuable?
No.
No? You don't think Jermaine is a big difference maker?
Nope.
Okay. You're that down on the scheme?
I'm super down on the scheme. You don't see 5 men on the line ever, unless they're coming with a man blitz. And you already know, if you're a quarterback, whoever my fastest guy is, I'm gonna throw the ball up to him. Same thing that Justin Fields did yesterday. I'm gonna just throw it and let him go get it. Let my best receiver go up against your best defender and see who can do it. Like they ran double slants on us yesterday, 4 times in a row. He stayed in a man press, dog. Cannot do that. Like if I'm watching, I'm surprised no one just like, yo, are y'all watching the games? Like, look at what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like that's all I got, bro. Like, the offense. I'm happy about the offense, believe it or not, because last year it would be 3 points at the end of the game, maybe 10 points. Like even though it's garbage points, we can still put up points. So if the defense can be just semi better,
yeah.
The only way that's going to be better is AG takes over. That's the only way we can be better. And then if he's not good there, then he's gone. because he's not a good head coach. I mean,
I will tell
otherwise,
anybody this right now, going into next week. I would bet the over heavily, and I would move it for catches and yards by Ferguson, the tight end. He's going to have 10 catches, 100 yards. It's going to be ridiculous.
yeah, you already watched. If he's playing man again and he's pressing you, and he plays a man and then tries to bring it out to a 3-3-5 quarter, which you can't do, bro. It opens up the whole field.
And then
Like,
Dallas is good with the play action. They were doing that late in the game. They'd run the ball. Dak would get out. Tight end would be wide open. If you're doing that against Green Bay's defense, you're gonna fucking light us up with that shit.
yeah, dog. It's gonna be so. I'm at 0 wins. If Wilkes is our quarterback, our DC, 0 wins. Like there's no OC that's gonna watch the tape before, the week before, and not be able to scheme up something
Pick it apart.
to beat that. That's just it's garbage.
Yeah. Or is that part of the NFL's conspiracy to get us Mendoza, number one at quarterback? Is that why
I don't know, bro.
roughing the passer?
Yes,
twice yesterday?
yesterday's game felt like it was just scripted. Like Miami's calls were you touched them. Like once Fields got hit out of bounds.
Going that route. I hate going that route.
But it is
when
though.
Fields gets rolled over and twisted when they're already past the white out of bounds. Then it happened on the other sideline. Then Ruckert gets pancaked as he's on the ground already laying for a second.
No flag. No ref even reached for his flag. It was. I mean,
they were going to help the defender up. Oh, you okay? Then I'm yelling because Fields got twisted, thrown out into the bench on the Dolphins sideline.
On the Dolphins side.
They had to reset the clock, and the official gets on. Fans are booing because they thought it was a delay of game. And he's like, there's a delay with setting the ball. And then I'm yelling, of course there's a delay. You threw Fields out to the parking lot. It takes a while for a 60-year-old guy to get back from there. It was very aggravating. It's aggravating.
It doesn't seem right. Whatever's going on is nasty. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. I've never seen a defense, other than Cincinnati's defensive coordinator like 2 years ago, be that bad and still be able to call plays, bro. Like, it's bad. It's bad, but
better fix it, or like you said, man, it's gonna be
a long
season. Aaron Glenn is letting anyone sink his ship. His job matters to him more than anyone else's job.
He needs to fire Wilkes. He needs to listen to us and fire Wilkes, because if he's a defensive secondary guru, we're being destroyed in our defensive secondary. Like, who else should be? It just doesn't make any sense to me. A defensive coach that we're getting beat defensively and he doesn't make any adjustments to the defense. He's not going to call the defense. When Rex was our coach and we were getting torched, Rex started calling defenses. He was like, yo, listen, it sucks, bro. What you're doing is not good. I forgot who the first guy was before his brother got there. But Rex was calling defenses. He sat old boy back and Rex started calling defenses. AG needs to do the same thing because it is not good for him. But that's all I got, bro.
All right, man. I appreciate the call. Appreciate the info, man. And
anytime.
You have my email?
I think so.
Proud NYJF. I used to be proud New York Jet fan. ProudNYJF@gmail.com. Shoot me an email with your name. I'll reach out to Ronnie.
All right.
I'm gonna text Ronnie that you call into my show.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right, bro.
All right,
be good, man. Don't be a stranger. Next up, new member of the channel, Joseph. What's up, bro?
How you doing?
All right, man. How are you? Thank you for joining the channel, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. I've seen you on Jake Asman a few weeks, and I was like, I need to give him some respect over here too. So
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
What's on your mind?
Dude, that game last night. I mean, we should have been in it from the get-go, and unfortunately we weren't. And what has me the pissed the most is that Hall on the first drive, I think it was, or maybe second drive, he limps off the field. It's okay. He's limping off. And then you put Allen back there. If Hall couldn't come back, now you're down to the third string, and then you have the third stringer getting the freaking kicks at the end of the game. I'm like, what are we doing here?
As soon as Allen went out, it should have been Williams and Arian Smith returning the kicks. Even though I don't want Arian Smith returning them because I don't think he has the frame for it. Now, Isaiah Davis is your number 2 running back. What are you going to do? You're going to put Taylor in at quarterback and let Justin Fields be your running back too?
And I was like, even if it's, I don't care who it is. I don't care if they fall. I just want the.
Your reception's really bad, Joe. Really, really bad with the reception. You're in a bad spot. Oh, look at that. I got all small. Oh, look at that. I got all big. Oh, I got all small. Who can get really big? This guy can.
We look like we really shit the bed pretty bad. Very bad.
How often do you do that?
I don't think so. I wash my sheets. I use Arm & Hammer, but what I saw yesterday was very piss poor. We look like we shit the bed pretty bad. That Braylon Allen touchdown, that son of a bitch should have goddamn held the goddamn ball. He fucking knew he should have fucking had two hands, locked it in place, and just dove it into the goddamn end zone.
Did you even watch?
The whole fucking thing until the fourth. The fourth quarter, I could barely watch it. It was like having my heart ripped out of my effing chest. I couldn't bear watch that shit.
Gator says you went to bed before the game ended. Don't listen to your shit takes.
Gator, stay out of my way. Don't even get in my way, because I will bulldoze so bad that it ain't gonna look funny. I've been doing this shit since I was a teenager.
Did you get a new shirt?
No, this is one of my old T-shirts that I'm just doing laundry.
You're washing the shit stains off the sheets?
Game. We had the whole goddamn game right in their fucking hands. And no, they fucking whoop, 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 whoop. Missed plays. Missed tackles. Son of a bitch. You think I would accept that? That's unacceptable in my book. Very unacceptable. They knew goddamn better. Where the fuck was the pass protection in some of the plays? No, they're too busy. I don't know. Like their head was in outer space somewhere.
Beast, real fast. Heads or tails?
Tails.
I hit the wrong button. I removed me. I'll check back in with you a little bit. Keep your smile on your face. Be happy. Another thing I wanted to talk about with the game. Where are we here? Nope, not that one. I want this one. All right. I'm going to bring something up because Jets fans love to yell for something. They love to demand something. They love to slam their fist down on the table and say, it's got to be this way. It's got to be my way. It's got to be like this because that's how it has to be. Hey, Jets fans, how's Quinnen Williams' production looking after playing over 75% of the snaps? Have you noticed a dip? Remember how nuts you were when he played 63% of the snaps and he got double digits in sacks? We got to play him more. He's got to play 75. He's played 73. He's played 78. Did he get anywhere near the quarterback? He's got a half a sack this year. Are you happy that you got what you wanted? Are you happy that you demanded Quinnen Williams play a higher percentage of snaps? Do you remember how mad that you guys got that he wasn't getting that play rate? Well, now he's getting it. I spent more time in the backfield than he did yesterday. Nobody touched Tua. But you got what you wanted. You won't admit when you're wrong, the people that demand it. You won't say, hey, I was wrong. You won't say, man, maybe we should go back to maybe lowering his percent of snaps to keep him fresh. Nah. Can't have revisionist history when it comes to your bad takes. Wild wave. Get to the quarterback. That's your job. Your job's to hit the quarterback. If you're not getting to the quarterback, you didn't win. Hitting the quarterback matters. Putting the quarterback on his ass matters. Tua didn't go on his ass. Boomtown says, don't make a spicy take. Nick is on 45 minutes of sleep. Don't make a spicy take. Nick is on 45 minutes of sleep. Don't make a spicy take. Nick is on 45 minutes of sleep. I do think I dozed off on the plane for about 3 songs on Pandora. I was listening, and then I woke, kind of came to it. But the whole right side of the plane coming north is where the sun comes in, and the sun was hitting my face, and I just couldn't. I couldn't even attempt to sleep. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have a very special treat for you right now. He called in to Jake's show last night and said the word Jake 75 times in a couple minute call. Let's see how many times he says Nick. Boomtown, start the ticker now.
Can you guys
What's up,
hear me?
Max? How are you, buddy?
I'm good. So it was embarrassing last night. The amount of penalties we had, it was embarrassing. We had 13 penalties for 101 yards. That's embarrassing. We had turnovers. Our Gloods can make excuses. Oh my God, it's an instant coffee team. We're not the same old Jets. Like, bro, it was embarrassing. We had 13 penalties. Like, Nick, it's unacceptable the amount of penalties. Like, honestly, like, is it hard to lower down the penalties? Like, do you think it's hard?
I think that being disciplined and giving a damn is all it takes.
Yeah, that's all it takes to lower the penalties. I've talked about this since the first preseason game
attention
of
to
the year.
detail. I'll
We
add
got
that.
to lower the penalties. It's unacceptable. I'm sorry. 13 penalties for 101 yards. And then Glenn's like, oh, this is not an instant coffee team. He's regurgitating the same points as Robert Saleh. We probably should start before Glenn can be Aaron Glenn, we got to call him Aaron Saleh. Like, seriously, he's regurgitating the same points Robert Saleh made for the last, 4 years. Like, it's embarrassing. The amount of penalties we had last night, it was embarrassing. Our offense played good, though. It's just the turnovers and the self-inflicted wounds. We're still the same old Jets, I mean, Darren Wilson got a really nice touchdown, really good catch. I mean, I agree. I don't want to excuse the refs. I think the refs are horrible. The PI call against Garrett Wilson. That is really not an offensive PI. That was probably the softest PI call in the world. On the sidelines, the refs didn't call roughing the passer. I think they should have called it. There was some, but I do not want to excuse the refs. I think we played horrible. 3 turnovers, and I don't think Glenn's really disciplining the team really well. Let's be honest. If our team wins fewer than 3 games, I think Glenn is out of here. The only good thing Glenn's doing so far, he's 3-1 with moral victories.
Max, thanks for calling in, buddy.
Sounds good.
Thanks.
It's
Have a good day, and I'm glad that you have the lights on today. Yeti says, I'll donate 50 if Max can sit still for 3 minutes and stop. Hey, Bill, chill the fuck out, man. I do that. I'm not at that level, but I do that. I did see a comment I wanted to get to. Purple Belt Mike, Chef Kevin, Rick Kent, and the big fella all won prizes on this channel and went to donate it to Chris B. And Chris B rejected it. Myself and the big fella were going to bring them to his house and drop them off to him, and he said no thank you. So I would say that you probably want to go a different route. So that was finally, yeah, Boomtown. Yeah, what's that? With only 1. All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, no, I'm staying right here.
Oh, look at my eye! Look at my eye!
You're ridiculous. What the fuck? What the? Look at that! He's laughing.
That's it. You're sideways.
Mr. Midnight, how are you, sir?
You're hilarious, I tell you.
You're hilarious. You're the one that did it.
Yeah, but I don't like that other video that before. I like the one I did, not the one with me. Oh, look at my eye. That wasn't
this
me.
one.
Yeah, no, I'm staying right here.
Oh, look at my eye! Oh, look at my eye!
You're ridiculous. What the fuck? What the? Look at that! He's laughing.
Is it you?
No, that's.
Then why do you give a fuck? Move on. What's up?
Well, I don't like the video.
It's not you. There's things I don't like. We got to deal with that shit in life. What's going on?
All right. If I come up with a video that you love, put it on my show.
I won't give a shit. That's the cool part of not giving a shit, is not giving a shit.
All right. So the Jets. Oh God, I tell you, there was a lot of non-calls for the not Jets. That pass interference in that call, Source did not pass interference on that, right?
I'd have to see it again. They did not put replays up on the video board there, so I'm
Well, what
blind on a
about
lot of the
when?
plays.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to watch it either not tonight. I'm going to bed as soon as I get home from work.
Oh yeah,
So
no blame you.
I don't know when I'm gonna have time. Maybe at work if I get a break.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to watch the film. I'm gonna have to look at it. They did not put videos. It was the only time they did a replay is that they
Yeah.
made a good play. That's it. And any of the penalties, any of the reviews, they wouldn't even put the reviews up on the board for the crowd to see.
That's horrible.
It
What
was
about-
a horrible viewer experience being in the
Do you
stadium.
think?
The cheerleaders
Yeah.
were an outstanding viewing experience.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What about our tight end? What's his name again?
Oh, Joe Smith.
No, not Joe Smith.
Oh, flat you later.
The guy who got hit late when he was down on the ground. He got hit. That they
Jason
didn't
Randall.
call it.
Jason Randall.
No, we're not playing this garbage. No,
Do you think Jason Randall should get the ball more?
it's not Jason Randall. Mason looked pretty good though.
I was messing with you. It's Joe Richards.
Mason looked good, but
No,
right.
Mason Taylor's the starter. Joe Richards is the backup.
No, it's not. You know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
That was a late hit. He was on the ground.
Oh,
The
yeah.
guy punched him in the helmet even.
See,
Even
Metro says Jason Randall.
it's not Jason Randall. My Allen fumbled the ball out of the end zone. Yeah, that was crappy. What did that say? Wild Wave.
Carlos Mendez.
Now I want to see Wild Wave.
I don't know what Wild Wave says. I don't pay attention to him.
You put it up on the screen.
It was a misclick.
No, it was
Bill
about
M
me.
says Freddie Mendoza.
No. And
Wild
the
Wave said
Yankees
take the
don't-
hat off.
Oh, you shut up, Wild Wave, okay? Shut up. We're gonna win.
Now let's go to What Did We Learn Today? Courtesy of Nick Shine.
We're gonna
Also, Beast, thank you for that.
Yankees,
Muchos gracias, El Nick Shine.
Yankees are gonna win tonight. I think they're gonna sweep the Red Sox.
I hope. Hopefully the
Yeah.
Yankees win. We need some good things going on in the world.
Yes. Let Jets win. What about we go down there? They're 0-6. That's gonna be a wonderful game, isn't it?
Don't come.
Don't
I might
come.
not even go if they're 0-6.
I know. Well, I like to see the friends. They get to meet Rick Kent and
Fuck the friends. I want wins, Bob. I got enough friends. I want wins.
All right. I hope you have a good day. at
Friends are
work.
like wives. You can buy one online for crying out loud. I want to win. What can I do to get a win?
I don't know. Pray. I hope you
I pray
have
every
a good,
day.
I hope you have a good day at work. You look very tired.
I am
hope you get
exhausted.
through the day.
I am
Make sure you drink a lot of
absolutely
coffee.
exhausted. Definitely. I will say this. I come home. I go to see my mom at the stadium. You know how when you go in the stadium, they give you like either bracelets or
Yeah.
handouts. They were giving out like bucket hats with like a kid cartoon on it. So
Oh,
I
really?
brought my nephew, who's a Dolphin fan. I dropped it off for him, and I went to go see mom.
Yeah. Oh my.
Uh-oh. All right, go ahead. Take that. I got to end the show. I got to get to work.
Yeah, I know you gotta go to work. I'll talk to you later.
Later, buddy. All right. Let's see. What did we learn? What did we learn? What did we learn? Oh, I learned that Addison is not he's able to type in the chat now. Hi Addison. You're a nice guy. You shut your dirty pie hole. Curly says I learned that Nick perceives my take on the Jets as cake. Man, I would love carrot cake right now. Oh, I would love carrot cake right now. 3 weeks. 3 weeks of carrot cake. Purple Belt Mike learned some nonsense. I learned this team will always suck. I don't think you learned that by watching this show. I think that's a preconceived notion that you brought with you. You did not learn that from watching this show. Bill M, I learned Nick loves him some Adams and Sherwood mamas. I do. I looked at both of them and I was like, y'all done good. Sherwood's mom did maybe better. Tito, thank you. That's Blitz BK. If you enjoy that, we got one for you on the way out. I think this is Joey's debut on this channel.
Yeah, sure is. He getting all the attention.
His last name Randall? Is that Joey Randall, our new tight end?
No. That's my little boy. He's getting all his attention right now.
Does he have a tight end?
Oh, yeah. Well, we watched it. No. We'll be okay. We'll be fine. Hey, he's getting hungry right now. He's ready for some good old romaine lettuce. And tomorrow I'm going to Menards. I got a lot to do and then I got cutting some grass on Thursday, and then Friday I'm gonna go right out into the northern suburbs. Got a lot of stuff to do.
All right, Joey. Can Joey give me a peace sign? Can Joey throw up the deuces? Peace out, Joey. Thank you. Also, your balls were bigger than I expected.
Good boy.
Did not expect to compliment a gerbil or what is he? Guinea pig. Did not expect to compliment a guinea pig's testicular size today on the show. I learned that Joey's got big balls. Can we see Joey's balls again?
Whoa.
It's just for science. Oh, look at that. Nice little sack.
He got big.
Oh, yeah, there you go. And I've learned that I am too tired to do a show. ISU, I learned that Bobby doesn't swim in a bald cap, so that can't be him in the video. Purple Belt Mike, I learned Bobby knows how to swim. There we go. That's what we're looking for, Purple Belt Mike. Put a smile on everyone's face. And I owe this guy an apology. Sunday night, I was flustered. I did not kick it to Boomtown after playing the What Did We Learn today. So, Boomtown, I give it to you, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Boomtown, if you are a channel member, and we did not get any memberships this show, it is still not too late. Raffle entries are doubled, ladies and gentlemen. Make it rain for Boomtown. And Boomtown, sir, if you would please let everyone know, what did you learn today? Metro, I learned that Joey might be backed up. Nice. Addison, I'll always think of Chris Rock when I see that kind of guinea pig. Thank you, everyone. You guys know how I get. I drink a lot of coffee. If I'm wired, I get home from work, I'll pop on tonight. I still got more I want to discuss. I know you guys got a lot that you want to say. Yankee game will be over. We could talk about that. But ladies and gentlemen, the great Boomtown, I learned Nick is toasty, fried, and back in the saddle. Banjo is not a wizard. Dart throwers may target puffed out chests. Wearing the Jets logo in public may result in dick kicks. Bonus, Dolphin cheerleaders are talented at eye fucking cameras. They are. Very good. It's very, very high end. It's very seductive. Beast had the shits yesterday. Beast only figuratively shits the bed, but he has to wash his sheets all the time. Take the left side of the plane flying back from Miami. Fort Lauderdale. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I keep saying this. One of these shows, it's going to be true. I think it can get better. We're not outmatched with talent. We're, like Brees Hall said, we're shooting ourselves in the foot. Other teams are making mistakes. We make bigger mistakes. There's ways to turn this around. There's ways to correct the mistakes. They're competing in 3 of the 4 games. One game they were outmatched. The other games, it's self-inflicted wounds. You clean those up, you'll get better results. So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of me, Nick Shine, host, producer, comedian, and heartthrob of the Nick Shine Show. Oh. Wrong one. Let's play this. This is me and me and Blitz BK, not me and Beast. I'm looking at the picture of Beast right next to the video. This is Blitz BK and yours truly. Have a good day, everyone. God bless. Go Jets. Yes, Bill, heartthrob. Fuck off.
Let's welcome our next caller. Ladies and gentlemen, it's... What's on your mind, my friend?
We've been beat up, laughed at, kicked while we down. told we no good, just a circus of clowns. We hear our team is no good and our owners a bum. Making poor decisions with help from his son. Back the F off, please keep your hands off the team. For you this is a business, for us we bleed green. You got Muji and Glenn to make decisions that's tough. So just sign the checks and shut the F up. Cause year after year you like to mess things up. And on behalf of Jet fans, enough is enough.
I get it. We're all frustrated. But let me tell you why it's going to turn around. It's shine time, game time, 2025. Need a Super Bowl win while I'm still alive. We got O-line, defense, backs who can run. With Wilson and Sauce, this could still be fun. Don't stress, don't fret, don't worry about the past. With Glenn at the helm, we'll turn around fast. It's time to tell you what you need to know. Sit back, relax, it's the Nick Shine Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking Jets news right here at the end of the show. Jets running back Braylon Allen, who was ruled out last night with a knee injury, suffered an MCL sprain that will likely land him on the injured reserve, sources say. Allen is expected to receive additional opinions. So the ACL is intact, an MCL sprain. Thank you, Bill. The MCL sprain is much better than anything that we thought. So if it's just that, that's really, really good news for the Jets. That's really good news for Braylon Allen. That's really good news for his career. So thank God the ACL is intact. It looked ugly last night when he got hit. It came in from the side. So Metro saying 6 weeks. So maybe you don't see him till after the bye. Right? We got Dallas, Denver, Carolina, Cincinnati, bye week. 6 weeks would be the Cleveland game. Or maybe you let him sit that Cleveland game and bring him back on Thursday night. But at least he's not out for the season. So the talk with the Jets went from trading Breece Hall to now maybe trading for a running back. And I do want to say one other thing I saw. Dixon says it's Miami Gardens, not Fort Lauderdale. And then he says, and Hard Rock is in Hollywood. Well, we were talking about where I flew back from. I flew back from the Fort Lauderdale airport. Get the dildos out of your ears. Stop thinking you know everything. You know nothing.